Oh, the Avatar sequel. Or the Avatar movie, I should say, before I get into the sequel. One of my favorite movies. I want to say it's a perfect movie because every movie has its flaws, but it's one of my favorite movies. It was brilliantly crafted, and they didn't announce at the end of the movie. It was pretty obvious that they were planning to make a sequel. That's cool. But then James Newton and whoever else was creating the Avatar movie said, "Oh yeah, we're making four more Avatar movies." And thank you for the like, whoever just liked. And I feel like announcing four more movies was a little bit much, only because they don't know if they're going to get tired of making Avatar movies after like Avatar 3, or they don't know if Avatar 2 and 3 will bomb in theaters. Which is another why I feel like announcing four more Avatar movies might be a little bit much. But this, you know who always likes? Who? Who always likes? Speaking of Avatar 2, when do you think the Shyamalan Avatar lasts? Never. Never. That will never see the light of day. The Shyamalan Last Airbender 2. That will never see the light of day. That movie was poorly received, and I really doubt they'll make a sequel to that movie. I didn't like that movie. Maybe if they make like a rebooted version, I always like, well, thank you, Master Yoda. But yeah, before I reboot the movie, first, they need to split each season into two parts. Like, at The Last Airbender, Water, part 1, part 2. And then, you know, well, I don't believe it until I see a trailer. I'm not going to believe that news until I see a trailer. But getting back to the Avatar sequel, I'm Yoda happy. Yeah, I'm happy. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's my reaction too. But the Avatar sequel, getting back on the subject temporarily, the first movie came out 10 years ago. Don't know the exact date, but it came out 10 years ago. Obviously, by the end of the movie, and I was a kid back then. I was 12 at the time when the first movie came out. It was towards the end. It was painfully obvious that Avatar, the one with blue people, was going to have a sequel, and I was excited. I was not because I was a kid liking a sequel. I was excited for a sequel because I liked the Avatar movie so much. Yeah, I'm 22 now, and the Avatar movie came out 10 years ago, so I was 12 back then. And like a few years afterwards, I think it was 2 years ago, that they were saying, "Hey, yeah, we're going to make four more." That's actually pretty funny, Mr. But yeah, like 2 years ago they announced, "Hey, we're making four more movies." Which I guess, like, as I covered towards the beginning, I feel like that's premature to say, only because they don't know the, after 2, after 3 will bomb, and they don't know if they're gonna get tired of making Avatar movies after the third movie. And the first 2 years after Avatar, I was pretty excited for the sequel, but seeing how it's like 10 years later and we didn't get Avatar 2, I'm actually pretty tired of waiting, and I'm generally not interested in the the blue version people of Avatar. And do you think if they make after a reboot, if you think they'll have to take James Corden to court over? No, I actually don't think so. That I actually don't think so. Because it, yeah, it says after in the name, but I don't think there will be any lawsuits because it's not have doesn't say after the last airbender or anything, and doesn't reference anything in the last airbender universe. So I doubt it. I doubt that will happen. But I sequel. It's not like Star Wars. It's not like a big platform of Star Wars. Where I believe the Clone Wars came out 10 years ago, and we had to wait 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 6 years for another Star Wars movie to come out. And we pretty much had to wait 40 years to wait for a sequel trilogy after Return of the Jedi. Granted, the new Star Wars movies ain't doing so hot, but still, you get my point. And hi, Mr. How are you doing, guys? And so, Avatar doesn't have the same platform as Star Wars have. Pretty much, Star Wars came out 40 years ago, the original one. And by the end of the original trilogy, there was a big fan base already. Then the prequels came out. A lot of people were excited because the originals kind of gave it a platform. It wasn't well received with all the fans, including the Clone Wars as well, but it didn't defy the fan base. Then The Force Awakens, a lot of people seen it because the prequels of the original trilogy, the just oh wow, Mr. Just wow. But in the Clone Wars, a lot of people were excited because of the Clone Wars movie, TV show. I don't remember if the Rebel show was already out. I bet the reboot. Yeah, be like part one, and then they should do part two, so it won't be as congested as the M. Night Shyamalan movie was. Because I feel like that was the main problem. The M. Night Shyamalan, the bug was good. That's very funny. But the M. Night Shyamalan movie, I think the main problem is not so much the acting, but just felt congested, and he was trying to put the entire first season into one movie. He should put it in two parts. That's pretty funny. But oh yeah, right. So by the time The Force Awakens came out, there were already fans that was brought in the Clone Wars movie and TV show, and the older one too, and the original trilogy and the prequels, and some of the video games as well. And everybody, or most people liked The Force Awakens. Rogue One came out. A lot of people liked Rogue One. Last Jedi came out, literally split the fandom. And Solo Star Wars Story, as I said, I gave you guys the reasons why Solo Star Wars Story flopped in the last live stream. I did like, what, 10 minutes ago. So pretty much my point being, comparing Avatar to Star Wars, by the time the new Star Wars, The Force Awakens came out, my hands and head hurt now. That's actually pretty funny. But by the time The Force Awakens came out, there were already fans that was brought in by the original trilogy, the prequels, the Clone Wars TV show and movie, and I think the Rebels show came out in 2014, so even some Rebels fans was brought in already. So, and the fans that were from the, like, Rebel show. I plan on making 4 Avatar movies. Book 1. Ha! Well, to be honest, BB, I can only see that plan working if you split each season into two parts. That's the only way I can see your plan working. That way the movie won't be as congested, and you have more time to execute it. Okay, so yeah, I feel like more people are getting tired of waiting for the Avatar movie, the one with the blue people. Oh yeah, that one makes sense. Yeah. Oh, you're seeing season two? But yeah, so that's why I feel like people are getting tired of waiting for the sequel, because it's not as big of a fan base as Star Wars. And I feel like with the MCU, they could take like a 5-year break, come back, and fans will still be excited for the MCU movies. And so if the After 2, or the Blue People After 2 came out, I will go. I actually will go see it. But I'm just losing interest in waiting. That's my point for the Avatar and the Blue People. And since BB brought up the last Airbender movie, if it's directed by M. Night Shyamalan, I ain't gonna see it. Get Nick to give the Danny Phantom rights. I would be looking for the Danny Phantom movie. But if M. Night Shyamalan makes another Last Airbender movie, I refuse to see it in theaters. Now, I have no problem making me watching it on like Netflix and me doing a reaction video of it. The fans are stronger than the book. That's true. But yeah, if, I wouldn't mind seeing doing like me watching Last Airbender 2 Part 2 on Netflix doing a reaction video, which I am planning to do a reaction video soon. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, tomorrow, or Saturday, but I'm planning to make it this weekend, where I make another reaction video. I'm planning to do a movie. I'm going to wait a little bit more. Well, at least the bug lived, baby, I got that reference. I got that reference. The bug was running, but wow, I feel bad for the iPad. So pretty much my point being with Avatar 2 is, one, they should stop waiting for making the Avatar 2 movie, and two, pretty much goes with one, hurry the fuck up, people, by making Avatar 2. That's quite incredible. Which speaking of voice, have you seen The Incredibles 2, BB? Because I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it, but my favorite scene, my favorite scene of all time, is a scene that involves Jack Jack. That's literally my favorite scene. A scene that involves Jack Jack. And it's pretty much only has Jack Jack in it. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil the scene for you. Don't worry. I'm not going to really do any spoilers. That's the closest thing I will do to spoilers for you guys. Other than there's this one part where it has flashing lights, and it could cause you seizures if you're really sensitive, like you have epilepsy. But yeah, there's this one scene with Jack Jack that's only has Jack Jack in it, is my favorite part. Closest to spoilers as you'll get from me. But I'm going to have this last 5 minutes just having a random conversation, any topic you guys want to have. I'll be up for it. I'm seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp this weekend with my father and brother. If my cat Nemo, who's I'll show you, my cat Nemo was human, I would take him to see it. Well, good. Then you won't have a seizure. Is it just good? I expect, you know how the sequel goes. I kind of expected to like it to be a mediocre movie, like a mediocre sequel, but it exceeded my expectations. So to answer your question, BB, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. How many subs did you hit? Congratulations, by the way. You guys already subscribed, Mr. But what was your goal? Because at the moment, my goal is to reach level. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. At the moment, my goal is to reach 50 subscribers, and after 50, I'm doing it every 25 subscribers is my subscription goal, and I'll make a video of thank you guys to 100 subscribers. I have this I only got like 44. Thank you for that, Mr. I had this channel for like 2 years, and it's taken a while for me to reach my goal, but you know, slowly working there. It's amazing because when I first made a YouTube video or channel, I was my favorite singer, Christina. There's only one reason Syndrome stayed. Ignore it and no suffice. Yeah, with the capes, yeah. But when I first made a YouTube channel, so system before I made the youth group one I am a part of, uh, I was nervous. Yeah, oh, I got 45, okay. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. And, pretty much my favorite singer, Christina Grammy, inspired me to make a YouTube channel. My brother actually pushed me into making a YouTube channel. And at first it was just me talking about stuff I care about, only stuff that I really cared about that I was excited for. So it's mainly Star Wars. And I was really nervous. I didn't know what to say, how to say it. I still have that problem. I don't know what to say, how to say it. But, over time, you kind of learn to just really go with your heart, let your heart not sound like I'm from Kingdom Hearts or anything, but let your heart kind of do the work, basically. Improvise. I mean, at first I needed a list. Sometimes I still need a list to keep me on track on why I have to talk about, but I have to do that list and gotten braver and still hate my voice for some reason. I don't really. Oh, okay. See you around, Mr. I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream me playing a game. Probably will finish out me making a second run through of Injustice Gods Among Us on this channel later. Maybe. I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I would. I mean, yeah, I can see that. And I hope this is not what you consider a spoiler. But they did leave it open where they, if they wanted to, could make an Incredibles 3. They could easily make a TV show that leads up to the Incredibles 3. But yeah, they kind of left it open that they could make another Incredibles movie. And like I said, I hope that isn't what you consider as spoiler. Because if it is, I apologize. But yeah, when I first made my YouTube channel, I never thought of, oh, will people like this? Will people dislike this? Will I ever have subscribers? I never expected that. I mean, of course, I'm thankful for everyone who likes and subscribes. Who would you? Okay, good. Mr. Incredible. I don't know. Oh no, the Dash. And if they age, hypothetically, if, for the TV show, if they age Jack Jack up, it has to be between the Dash and Jack Jack. But yeah, getting back to my point, yeah. So I'm thankful for everybody who subscribed, who liked, because I never expected all of this. Yeah, I mean, a character I would personally make. But yeah, so I never expected the likes, the subscribers, and stuff like that. So I'm really blessed to have all you guys being so kind and supporting me. Because I truly, when I began this YouTube channel, never expected the good support that I have now. So thank you guys. So if I could have, I would have the ability to, I got a new case. Guys say someone pushed this. Oh wow, that's wow. That sucks. But if I could have be a superhero, I would have the powers to have super strength and to disappear. And my code name would be the Shadow Striker. The Shadow, since I can turn invisible. The Striker, because I will have super strength. I'm there are only two. Oh wow, okay. That sucks. But yeah, the Shadow part, since I can turn invisible. The Strength part, the Striker part, since I can punch people with my super strength. That are open. Okay. Well, I hope you conclude the case, because that is wow. Oh yeah, on the group channel I'm a part of, which a lot of people say Scattered Shadows, even though I pronounce it as Skater Shadows, which is spelled Skattered, and then Shadows. I have started the game Defiance, which is a pretty fun game. I like it so far. Yesterday I downloaded it. I played some. I think I played like 45-ish minutes worth of it. And it's so cool. Too bad your character doesn't really say anything in like dialogue characters. I would have liked that to see that happen, but I'm just nitpicking. But I do like the gameplay. I do like how you can play with others and team up with others. I do like the story. Though you tried to terminate my revenge is not something we promote on my planet. Oh good, but we're not on the planet, are we? No. Guess that movie. I'm seriously rude. Hold up. Even though you tried to terminate my revenge, it's not something we promote on my planet. But we were not on my planet, are we? I don't know where that's from. I generally don't know where that's from. I wish I did though. Because between me and my. Oh, you were recording Buzz? You were recording Buzz Lightyear? I'm surprised I didn't get that. Because between me and my best friend that you guys seen in this in these streams a few times, he's Rain Diamond. He's more of the like he knows more singers than I do, and I know more actors. Oh, he knows more of the old time actors. I know more of the newer time actors. And I know more about the more modern movies. He knows some modern movies too, but he's more familiar with those like older movies, and partially because I mean, yeah, it could be a trick, detective. Could be a trick, could be a trap. I don't know. I will look for more into it though, just to be on the safe side, because I want to go through that. Because I think it would be better if you just checked in, just be on the safe side. But I want to go on. Well, like I said, that should be an occasion to just do a search just in case. I want to go over. Uh, just if there's any bushes or anything around there, check in the bushes or whatnot, because there could be a clue in places that you would least expect. So that would be my advice to do. But I'm not a detective, so I wouldn't know that much. If not, I wouldn't mind. I should probably play more detective games. Fair word, a bomb not active. Bomb not active with ammo cases. So maybe that person was trying to blow themselves up. I don't know. Like I said, I would check more into that. I actually thinking sometime making a live stream of me just kind of like relaxing a bit, like I am now, and just having a random conversation with you guys. Would you guys like that? Yes, no? Because I'll be interested in seeing how that experiment turns out. I generally would. People I recognize Rob Paulson. I'm familiar with Tara Strong, Adam West, Mark Hamill. Lorenzo Music sounds familiar. Sounds like a sci-fi movie over there. Yeah. But yeah, Mark Hamill's my favorite actor. Uh, Christina Grimmie is my favorite singer. James Arnold Taylor is my favorite voice actor. Michael Jackson is my favorite entertainer. Vanilla Ice, even though I'm not a big rap person, is my favorite rapper. Only because he did the ninja rap. Uh, I don't know who my favorite actress is, to be honest. My favorite streamer on YouTube is Morbid Gamer. She is awesome. I discovered her while searching Kingdom Hearts stuff, but she is a huge Sim fan. So ever since like a month and a half ago, I've been. Oh wow, okay. But ever since like a month and a half ago, ever since I've discovered Morbid Gamer, I like her. I mean, I subscribe to watch their videos. Oh yeah, and Adam West. I mean, not Adam West. Kevin Conroy. Now you brought Batman up. He's also my favorite voice actor alongside James Earl Taylor. So how would you feel about a show called Batman 2066? I think you know what the show's about. The title. Yeah, Batman in the year 2066. I mean, it's Batman. He's my favorite DC Comics hero, so I'll be up for it. I mean, Batman the Brave and the Bold, I feel like was short-lived, and I enjoyed that show. So since it's a Batman show, and I'm a huge Batman nut, I would watch that show. I really would. My favorite version of Batman on the big screen has to be the Dark Knight trilogy Batman, the Christian Bale version. My favorite is like the modern version of the Atom. See, I wouldn't mind that. I'm kind of sad that I've never got to see a Adam West cameo in any of the live action Batman movies because it would have been cool. Since to my knowledge, he was the original live action Batman, so it would have been cool to see him in a cameo at least once. Kind of like how Stan Lee makes a cameo in like 90% of the Marvel movies. Oh wow, that's strange. Oh, I just realized I should probably go eat because I have a bad habit of skipping both breakfast and lunch. So I should probably go eat. So I am planning to definitely play a game on the Scattered Shadows. Everybody calls it, even though I pronounce it as Skatered, but not gonna be too picky about the pronunciation. But I am going to do a live stream of me playing a game on that's Skatered slash Scattered, whatever you want to pronounce it, Shadows YouTube channel, because that's my group YouTube channel I'm trying to build up. I just brought in one person onto that team. He's pretty good. So, hope to see you guys soon. I'll definitely plan to finish the story mode for Injustice Gods Among Us. Not today, tomorrow. So, ending this live stream. 3, 2, 1.